There we go. So today I'm going to be just doing a ton of challenges. There are a bunch of challenges in the Binding of Isaac. I do not have them all unlocked, and I plan on beating all of them. How many tries it'll take me, I'm not really sure yet, but yeah, I just have a lot to do. I need a lot of unlocks because otherwise, missing out on new stuff. So, wow, okay, lots of challenges, lots of curses. So, I do believe I'm on normal mode. Achievements are disabled. Some challenges are weird because there are new items. I don't know if I get an item room for this one. Like most challenges, you do not get item rooms, or maybe not most. But I have every curse. I'm curious if Black Candle is disabled, because if you get Black Candle, it kind of negates the whole challenge, right? Whether it works like that or not, I don't know. It probably is an item that I can find. The devs, like, I feel like the devs are a little bit lazy when it comes to disabling items. Because, like, realistically, I feel like all you have to do is, like, reduce the chance of something dropping. Distant Admiration is the better of the two flies. I don't remember what the other fly does, but it's, this one does crazy damage. Wow, okay. Okay. Still only does half a heart. I don't even know if I want deals with the devil. I don't know. So far, no soul hearts, so there's one. Could have gotten two if I was lucky, but so far not lucky. Curse rooms are probably a no-go here. I'm not sure yet. I might I'll play it by ear, because currently I have 4 health and 4 full hearts. Okay, 3.5 hearts now. This could be, yeah, this could be my secret room. Because I might do my curse room now, since I can get into it for free. Free, of course, meaning using a ton of bombs. No soul heart there. Not the luckiest. Not the luckiest. I honestly might bomb into this. 9 lives is good, but I'm gonna wait to see what my devil deal is first. I just have to make sure Mom's Eye is okay. So far, I still have half a soul heart, so I can take a bunch of devil deals and then run back and then get 9 lives. This challenge shouldn't be too difficult. I know it's called a challenge, but most of them are not very challenging. I typically would not bomb for Larry A. Jr., but I'm just doing it to expedite the process here. I think Distant Admiration and Forever Alone are the two. I think that's the blue one. I think. Oh my god, I took damage from Larry Jr. It's over. Okay. How many hearts do I have? I have lunch, so I have 3. Okay. And then we take Dead Cat with no downside. And I've guaranteed devil deals. Like I feel like I've already won this challenge, so that's cool. The fact that I can't get other achievements sort of makes this a little bit more annoying, but it shouldn't be a huge problem. Well, I don't get shops. Okay, that's good to know. I did not notice that on my previous floor, to be honest. So, like, me picking up all this money is doing nothing. I have no idea why shops are disabled. I don't... Oh, well. So my money will mean nothing. As a first good devil deal, I mean, it helps that I had dead cat, so I could just keep my health up. Currently, I have 1 heart. I'm just gonna keep like a standing tally of how much health I have. Yeah, bring out the whiteboard. I don't need a whiteboard to keep track of my health. It'd be pretty funny if I did, but this item sucks. Okay, well I have use for my money now because I get no shops. Speed up is not too bad. Oh, okay. Cricket's Head is like a quality 4 item, I think. Cricket's Head is just like a tremendous damage up. It's +1 damage and also and a 1.5 damage multiplier, I think. Something like that. But it's a small damage up, but it's a large damage multiplier up. I think I'm already set. Like getting Goat Head is pretty crazy, and I died. But I have dead cat, it doesn't matter. Let's not die in the exact same way twice in a row. But since I have Goat Head, I have like more or less infinite devil deals. The Goat Head dead cat interaction is pretty nice. I'm currently on half of a heart right now. There's a half of a heart somewhere. It's like it's 5 o'clock somewhere, but currently it's not 5 o'clock here, so. Oh, don't want to be drinking on the job, you know. Jesus juice. Oh, mom's knife. What gave me a soul heart? Does Jesus juice give you a soul heart now? I don't think so. Okay, we'll take mom's knife. Typically, I wouldn't take mom's knife because it's boring. But I'll take mom's knife because I want to win. But since I'm gonna crank out some challenges today, I'm gonna play pretty safe. I don't really feel like doing challenges more than once, or trying challenges more than once. It feels a little bit oxymoronic for my challenges to be so easy, but like this is an older one. I think the newer ones will be more difficult. I hope the newer ones will be more difficult. I don't really remember a lot of the challenges. It's been a long time. Like since this is a pretty old game, most of the challenges I did a long time ago. Like I probably did this challenge in 2015, or at least the last time I did. I wonder if it was as easy then for me. Huh. Why do I break rocks? I don't know. It could be Play-Doh cookie. Oh, it's because of the nail. I forgot I had the nail. The nail is kind of whatever. I'm genuinely just using it for the soul heart generation at the moment. I don't really want to like burn all of my soul hearts every time I go into the devil room, so I might not take the devil deals this time. Currently I have 1 red heart and 1 full soul heart. Okay, now I have 2 red hearts, 1 soul heart, and 1 half a soul heart. I think it's worth it to get Whore of Babylon up. 11 damage is crazy. It's practically 12 damage. So on a less Binding of Isaac note, I just watched the movie Sinners yesterday, and that was really good. I was really glad it was still in theaters, because I wanted to watch it like a month or 2 ago already, but I was busy, and I was sleepy, or there was something else that got in the way. But I really liked the movie. I thought it was a lot of fun. Wasn't super scary, but still really enjoyable. I would say it's more of a tragedy than like a horror, like a usual horror movie. I'll waste a key here. I don't really care. Did I skip my item room last floor? I don't know. I don't think so. It really doesn't matter. Like I could probably get Oops. I probably get planetariums on this. I actually don't. Speaking of them only randomly disabling things, I had bad trip. Oh, awesome. Only randomly disabling things. I don't know if planetariums are enabled for this, because like this is like a really old challenge. It is the first challenge, in fact. I'm gonna do them sequentially as much as possible. Some of them I don't have unlocked yet, so I can't do them sequentially. But like, you understand the gist. I will also add a free extra black card there. I want like a decent amount of health. I don't really have to worry too much. I should have gotten the -1. I should have gotten my tinted rock there. Kind of surprised my chat doesn't inform me of all the tinted rocks I miss. I feel like I'm pretty good about not missing them. Sometimes I'll see one like as I'm exiting a floor, and I'm like, I don't even have any bombs. Like right now I don't have any, so I don't really count as a huge loss. I could have used my nail to get it, but I already got a soul heart off of breaking a skull instead. And I feel like dry baby would be better than a soul heart. Volkish. I think I skip here. I don't really need any items. I shouldn't have gone in there. Like there could have been brimstone. But I guess like I already have mom's knife. I don't really need brimstone even. Does not matter. But I'm making it in time for boss rush. Like this is kind of a god run, TBH. Even without a shop. The only reason I'm not using the nail for combat rooms is because it is a speed down, and I think speed downs are bad. Does not matter. This challenge is already done and dusted. Chariot. Mom has no chance for me. Ooh. Nice, I'll took damage anyway. I could do boss rush, I will not. Alright. Hagalaz. Hagalaz is the rune that breaks. It's also a funny word. Do I have to do these in order? I do not have to do these in order. I'm just doing them in order because I want to. Is the one that breaks rocks on the ground. Highbrow is the item, like you only get pee pee poo poo items. Because we're a very advanced society that likes pee pee poo poo humor. Do I only get these items or do I get item rooms too? I have a feeling that I don't get item rooms. The poop transformation I think is actually, I don't think you'd get the poop transformation when this challenge existed originally. I could be full of shit here. I'm sorry. I don't think that existed. I also think that like a lot of these items have been buffed and or changed. I'm pretty sure Flush, which is my active item, was a 6-room charge. Why do I remember that? I God knows, but it's ever so slightly less mediocre. A lot of the poop items are conveniently very shitty, and like I don't know why there's an entire subset of items that are just garbage. Like that's their whole. You see, it's funny that the item is bad because it's a poop item, and it's like no, like you can make the item good. Like no one's making you make the items bad, but they're bad. Flush does not do anything on bosses, I think. It mostly just it insta kills enemies, and I'm trying really hard to not just make like horrible puns about my character being pee pee poo poo right now, and it's hurting my brain. But this challenge is kind of easy. I think that like the items are bad, but they're not like bad enough. Health down. Oh my god. Okay, I take it back. I take it back. I'm sorry. The items are bad, but they're not like the worst. Like I don't have to go that far. Like beating mom is really easy. The phrasing, it's just not on my side today. But still great at finding my secret room, so that's what matters. I'm hoping for like good shop items. I'm not even sure what you look for in this situation. Like, I have to burn 2 bombs to get this tinted rock. It's definitely worth it. I think I have 4 hearts right now. I could literally hold on to Mama Mega the entire rest of the run. It wouldn't even be that bad of an idea, because Mama Mega like one-shots Mom. It's basically like a bootleg Bible. Is luck up? Okay. The pills have been okay. Like, they're not like amazing or anything. I kind of want to save flush. Oh my god. No. Oh, this transformation exclusively just spawns poops. Rarely. Like, that's all it does. Wow, these pills have been amazing. More strange things to say at 9 here. Here we go. So we have lots of bombs, and this room is really boring. I feel like some of these like special rooms are really easy. Like I don't think I've ever taken damage from this room in specific. Like I think there's a lot of unique rooms that are difficult. But that room in particular is pretty easy. I kind of want him to go in the fart cloud. I'm going to use bombs a lot just because, like, this challenge is not going to be very hard, and I just want to get it over with. Give me Mom's knife. I'll take both of these. I think they're both good. I'm going to use so many bombs this run. So I have a damage up. My damage is pretty solid, because I have max tier rate. I did not need to use flush there. Whoops. You kind of want to save flush for situations where I could get Bob's Curse, maybe. I already have Bob's Curse. I could get the bomb transformation. Is it just called the bomb transformation? I was hoping that this would be I think it's Sloth. I usually wouldn't take Bucket of Lard exclusively. Is it Tub? I think it's Tub of Lard, actually. Exclusively because it's a speed down, but I already have a few speed ups. I have a speed up or 2 from pills, and I have a speed up from the Mark. The Mark, of course, being the Mark of Cain. And I can save my health down for... Like, I don't really want Pinhead. Like, I'll just take more soul hearts. That item gives you another curse room, like, or extra curse rooms. I don't think that's worth my while. Like, maybe it could be. It does improve your curse rooms. Like, you do get better curse rooms because of it. That was super unnecessary. I keep using my flush off of cooldown. It's not necessarily worthwhile to use flush that often. You want to save it for rooms that are really annoying. Like, this would have been a better usage of flush. The thing is, I already almost have, like, full charge on it again. So, like, it's... I don't know. Not a lot of thought is being put into it, as you can tell. I think that my curse room cannot be upgraded retroactively, so if I go in there having just bought the item, like the Pinhead item, is it called Pinhead? I might be a fake random item knower. Because most items that I pick up infrequently, like I have like an internal name for it in my head. Whether that's the actual name for it or not is up to be seen. Is left to be seen. Up to be seen is not a phrase. Or maybe it is, but it's not a phrase that I know. Is this my secret room? It is. And then I have plenty of money for my purchase here. I think that I am unnecessarily min-maxing. Oh. So, line by line, my first item is, like, poop bombs, I think it's called. Then number 1, then E. coli, then, Bob's Curse. The only one to, like, really talk about is the poop bombs. Like, poop bombs are good. The rest are pretty mediocre. E. coli turns, enemies into poop when you touch them. But it's not, like, it's not good. It exists. Its description line is a turdy touch. Why do I remember that? God knows, but I have a pretty good memory for like random descriptions. Most of the time, it's just like extraneous information that sticks in my brain. Like, it would be only meaningful if I don't really want perfection. I'll just take all of these. I'll make usage of the health up. I'm not taking perfection. It kind of clashes with the flavor of this. And I'm trying not to just like cheese everything. Like to keep in flavor with the challenges. I wouldn't be able to get perfection. The fact that it's giving me a library is kind of crazy, though. Monster Manual is so much better than Flush, it's like not even worth talking about. I was trying to say that I was gonna stay with the flavor of the challenge, but like, who cares? I don't even care. Like, I think that oh, and I heal from breaking poops, I think. It's like so insignificant. Like you would never ever notice it. Like I don't even know the last time I've unlocked the poop transformation. Like it's so bad. Speed down sucks. The range up is kind of significant because I have terrible range. Resisting the urge to say piss poor range it's a mighty challenge for me. It's harder than the challenge itself, as noted by me having gotten perfection. Typically, I don't go for perfection. Like, I don't like go out of my way to not take damage like super duper hard, because sometimes it's really boring. Like, if you okay, I can take all of these. Leviathan, cool. But this is just like another really easy run. The fact that I only have to go to Mother really makes my day a lot simpler. I also almost have Guppy. I'm like one Guppy piece off. That's the main reason you want to take like Pinhead. Is it called Pinhead? I need to check what the item's called. I even picked it up and my brain like just like blipped over it. The fact that it only cost me half a soul heart to check what's in here is pretty nice. It cost me no soul heart, in fact. Like I really could like go to my second curse room to check, but I just don't need to. Like I think that I want to do as many challenges as possible in one stream, just cause like I probably could beat every challenge in a row, cause I'm, you know, just goated, right? But sorry, it's because they're not very hard. Like I don't want to make it seem like I'm like super good at the game for being able to beat all the challenges. Like I don't think that the challenges are hard anymore. Like maybe they were hard a long time ago, but like the first challenge I beat, like I took like maybe like 1 heart of damage the entire run. Like it's not like I was trying very hard to get the dub, you know? Because sometimes I do have to challenge myself in challenges, but this current juncture I'm doing no such thing. Like Loki, come on. What is this, baby mode? Like I need ones that like make me go to Isaac or something. Like I wanna do the one that unlocks Spirit Sword as well. I'm smelling Krampus. Nope, no Krampus. I'm not taking Gimpy. I'm not taking damage. I'm not taking Gimpy. It makes sense. Seems like arcades are disabled for this as well. Because I would have gotten an arcade by now. At least I think so. Because I have 20 coins. Yeah, I would have gotten an arcade. I should have gotten an arcade this floor. This is probably, like, one of these is going to teleport me to the devil deal. None of it. Okay, cool. Really? I thought that one of them would have. It's in no way guaranteed. We'll do the Envy. Envy's kind of mid. This could give me Anarchist Cookbook. I feel like most people my age don't even know what the Anarchist Cookbook is. Like, it's just not, it's not culturally relevant anymore. There's definitely a lot of like millennial Gen X humor stuff that's in the Binding of Isaac that like completely goes over my head. Like, a lot of the references that I know from this game I had to Google or like knew only tangentially or something like that. Like, it wasn't like a, it was never like a, oh, that's so funny, I totally get that reference the first time. Honestly, like, a lot of the biblical stuff I did know, not all of it. Like, the Binding of Isaac, like that, the whole, like, I'll sacrifice my son to God or something thing, that I did know. Why did I know that? I actually don't remember, but, I just found it like an interesting story, I guess. I find theology really interesting just from like a sociology perspective, because like you see a lot of I'm trying to think of the proper word for it. Like, you see a lot of things that people thought made sense a long time ago. Like, the concept of like God like speaking to you personally, like, sounds so alien to me. Like, I feel like in olden times maybe it was more expected, I guess. I could never imagine like God leaning over and being like, bro, you need to kill your son right now, because that's like that's not exactly what happens in the story, but it's something along the lines of like, is it Abraham? It's not Abraham. Maybe it is Abraham. But basically, guy is approached by God, by an angel, maybe it's an angel. I clearly need to polish up on my lore. And he's like, you need to sacrifice your son to prove your piety, you know, your belief, right? And then when he's about to do it, like, God's like, dude, no, don't do that. So instead he sacrifices a lamb, and like, that's why one of the bosses in the game is a lamb. Kind of makes sense, right? None of these items. Actually, mom's bracelet's okay. None of these items are particularly good. And that's why the lamb, like the sacrificial lamb. I wonder if the concept of a sacrificial lamb predates that kind of that story. I don't know. I know it's a pretty ancient practice to like sacrifice an animal like to like please the gods and stuff, but it's interesting to me. I know that I horribly butchered it. The other thing is that like the version that is kind of like portrayed in this game is not necessarily like one-to-one the same as the biblical story, because it's a modern retelling. I don't know how else you would describe it. Like, it's not supposed to be a verbatim depiction of what happened in the Bible. I also don't know what book in the Bible it's from. I'm not a Bible guy. I do know that the Twitch emote for the Binding of Isaac is Bible Thump. I have no idea why it's called that. I probably could have checked at some point in the last like 10 years that I've used Twitch on and off, but it's no big deal. Currently I am poking myself on spikes to try to get an angel. I think that was 4. Maybe it was 5. I think the chest is on 5. And then 6 is a bunch of troll bombs. And then 7 is when the angel shows up. You can also just get an angel item as an item pedestal. that just shows up after you do a certain amount of pricks here. This might also be my secret room. Yeah. I don't know where else it would have been, to be fair, but no problem, no problem. I am not going to fight. Yeah, this is... I counted correctly. Yeah, I'm not fighting this guy. I don't want to fight the angel right now. I'm kind of weak. I could skip to the dark room. I don't do no such thing. This one spawns Uriel. I don't know. I can never remember if it's Uriel or Gabriel. I can literally just like check. But the red one is the hard one. The blue one's kind of easy. I probably could have beaten the... Probably could have beaten the blue one. And I had a library. Book of Shadows is good. So this whole run is Tiny Planet, Soy Milk, Iron Bar, Small Rock. Did I get Small Rock just randomly? No, I didn't. Bar of Soap I got as a boss room drop, so it's not like I'm not supposed to get it per se. Also gonna take a ton of damage. It's kind of a shitty combination. Like none of these items really have synergy. You kind of have to like wiggle your tears around to hit things properly. This is a challenge in that like there's some anti-synergy. So Iron Bar concusses enemies, which makes them kind of like get confused and move more erratically, which is honestly not that bad. But since there's a fairly significant knockback effect from using Soy Milk, you kind of get this like really shitty combination. Because like genuinely, like the concussive effect is not bad. That's not the reason why this run is hard. It's that Soy Milk and Tiny Planet sucks. Like I kind of have to like wiggle my tears around to hit things properly because my tears often go wide. This will heal me. Typically I try to get rid of my red hearts before doing something like that, but I'm not in a hurry per se, but I don't care to take my time at the moment. I think that this challenge won't be too much of a challenge, but why didn't Blasting Cap? I feel like Blasting Cap should have made the, or maybe no, it's like Brown Cap or something that makes it blow up. I forget what this one does. Like, there's so many trinkets in this game, and most of them are not good. So most of them are not good, and I don't get them. And when I do get them, I don't use them. So it's like, why would I bother remembering the names? I remember the names of all the good ones. Why do I have a higher angel chance? I'm taking the double deal. I don't care. I'm taking this for flight purposes. This gives me Bookworm. I feel like I'm more likely to remember to use Book of Belial. Like Book of Shadows does exist, but I have the utmost confidence in myself that I will not die. Like that I will either get hit or I won't get hit. So me remembering to actually use my Book of Shadows is pretty few and far between. Like it's not a I know that I'll never get hit. It's that I know that if I get hit, I will not expect it. So I don't use it. It's a little silly. I think this is another super easy challenge. So Teardrop Charm, I can say the whole thing. Increases your chances of random effects happening. It's like a +3 luck effect, I think, specifically on tier effects happening. So it's like a luck up, but it's not a proper luck up. I could, just have external item descriptions on. I know that people, like, especially streamers, are very... I think just everybody uses it, and I'm someone who doesn't. To like just like tell you what items do. I know what items do. Why would I need a description for something that I already know? It would save me a lot of time in telling you guys what things are, but I find it more fun to try to explain things while I'm getting them. It's even better when I'm completely wrong and I like check the wiki after I'm done streaming and I'm like, oh, I just completely mangled that. For the most part, I'm spot on. Like, okay, like for example, Tiny Planet is, oh my gosh, I want to say it's a 5 range up specifically. It might even be a bigger than 5 range up. And it makes your tiers orbit around you. And when you change direction, it also changes direction. So like if I'm aiming up and then I change to down or to left, it will try to orbit where I'm shooting, not where I just like where I'm actively shooting, not where I had previously shot. So I can kind of like change the orbit on the fly. It sounds cooler than it is. Like I feel like in concept, you're getting this like really like unique way of firing and blah 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 blah, but in reality, like the item is not very good. I feel like you can get the same amount of value in just like a regular range up. It does give you a tier height up, I think too, or maybe it even gives you spectral tiers. I don't know if it always gave you spectral tiers. Spectral tiers refers to the fact that it goes over rocks. Blah 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 blah. But I feel like most people who know Binding of Isaac like know this stuff already, so like I never really have a good idea of like when I'm over explaining. I didn't need to use Balls of Steel. Like Book of Bile is just like a book that makes you do more damage. It's a 3-room charge. It used to have a 4-room charge, I think. It might have even had a 6-room charge at some point. I think 6 might be too high. But, yeah, so this is why I don't like Tiny Planet. I often will be carrying a bunch of tiers around with me everywhere I go, right? They just, like, follow me everywhere. So when I put a bomb down, the bomb will be then smashed directly back into me because I didn't move out of the way in time. And, like, bleh, I find that to be very annoying. I often will do it, like sometimes I'll even use 2 bombs before forgetting to not shoot, like since like you just kind of hold down the fire button, especially with soy milk, right? And you have a lot of range. It takes a while for the tears to dissipate. And it's a unique problem of having Tiny Planet. Like you don't really have this problem with other setups, like, and you know, maybe that's my fault for ever trying to use Tiny Planet. Like, Tiny Planet Soy Milk is not something I would take in a typical run. That's hence why it's a challenge and not a normal run. I don't have... I'm not taking Sacrificial Altar. I will take Dessert, though. Dessert's kind of nasty. I wonder, like, maybe someday I'll get to do a Q&A with Edmund McMillan. That'd be interesting. I want to know, like, did someone make this guy eat dog food? Like, there's a bit too many references to eating dog food in this game. Like, breakfast is dog food. No, breakfast is spoiled milk. I'm sorry. Most of the meals in this game, the food items are really nasty. There is some vague inspiration to like his actual life in this game. I really don't know how much. Like the religious fundamentalism bit, like I think is pretty much like there's a good amount of religious fundamentalism. Actually, I can just explain like what's going on in the game. So Isaac is getting hounded by his mom. Whether she's actually going to kill him and sacrifice him in the name of God, who's actually the devil pretending to be God. I feel like, you know, typically God would not want to be like, go murder your children, but maybe you would, I don't know. Good, all the power to you, right? You know, that's kind of what being almighty is. Whatever. So she's chasing him and he's running away and he's like hiding in places. Like, this is why you're in the basement and you're going down like further and further into just like nowhere. Like presumably like sometimes he's hiding in a chest, that's why you're in the chest. many of the different endings of the Binding of Isaac are how Isaac presumably died trying to escape his mother. There's like the boss Delirium is like you are delirious from like losing oxygen and dying. Like, yeah, there's a period of lack of oxygen or lack of sleep where you're delirious. Blah 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 blah. Medical information aside, like there's a lot of just like random ephemera, but like the story is extremely bleak. You really like you're having a bad time in this game. Which is pretty funny because like I have a really good time when I played this game. I find the Binding of Isaac extremely fun, regardless of the fact that the story is ultimately about a child getting just having an awful time, just getting owned. I'm glad that my parents are not insane religious fundamentalists who chase me around with a knife and or abandon me to go gamble. So like the main villain of the game is your mom, right? So where's Isaac's dad, right? So Isaac's dad is a deadbeat who blew all of their savings on gambling. Yeah, I think that's basically it. I don't know. What does... I don't know. I feel like Sulfur's okay here. I just don't care. I can just take whatever. I only have to beat Mom anyway. So Isaac's dad is absent, and he's off. And Isaac's basically fending from his like mom, who's completely losing her shit. I don't know if like I don't know what like the takeaway is supposed to be per se. Like there's a bunch of different endings, right? Like we have basically a different ending, and I often skip the cutscenes because I don't give a shit. I've seen every single cutscene probably a few different times. And I'm not really much of a lore guy myself. Like I play Dark Souls, right? Like I played a bunch of Dark Souls games. I don't want to say I skip every cutscene because sometimes I watch the opening cutscene. But when I'm reliant on lore, it's typically watching like someone else tell me what the lore is, because like I don't really care for that kind of thing. And that's not because I don't like lore. It's more of like when I'm playing a video game, I'm here to play the game. Like I'm here for the gameplay. And you know, like if I didn't, let's say I'm playing a game, and I'd say the gameplay is like a 3 out of 10 and the story is like a 10 out of 10. I would not play that game. I'd probably just like watch someone else play that game, right? But if the gameplay is a 10 out of 10 and the story is a 3 out of 10, like I would play that game. I'd rather play a game that's really fun and the story's mid than play a game that's real like the gameplay is really mid and the story's really good. And like that's again my personal preference. I think that there are plenty of people who prefer games with good story, but I'm pretty much a story neutral fan of video games. Like if the story's good, like it will probably not influence my decision in playing the game or not very much. Which is kind of funny, because like when it comes to other media, like if I'm watching a movie or something, like I care about the story a lot. I think that if the story is not good, I will say the movie is bad. Again, you know, a movie's a more purely visual medium. Like there's not really like an active aspect in the audience's position, right? But I think that maybe that's more of a sign of that if I'm looking for a story, I'll look elsewhere instead of for video games. Blah 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 blah. Just my 2 cents. So you probably won't see me playing any visual novels on stream anytime soon, or anything of that ilk. I'm not really sure of an exception to that. Like I would say that like I played Final Fantasy 15, and I would say that this like the story is pretty good, and the gameplay is pretty bleh. I'm not really like a huge turn-based guy. Like I do like turn-based games on occasion, but I'm definitely more of a action game person. And like I didn't even see what rune that was. Oops. The tank? What does this do? I don't even remember what most of these challenges are, to be honest. Oh, I'm slow as shit. Oh, this is awful. So I'm playing as Maggie. I do break rocks, so that's interesting. Like, I just need to get some speed ups and I'll be fine. Infamy gives me a 50% chance to not take damage. My main issue is how am I gonna get any devil deals? Because I'm gonna get hit a lot. 0.25 speed is really bad. Like, really bad. Like, base speed is 1, so I'm just slow as shit. But I'd say Final Fantasy 15. Final Fantasy 15 is maybe an exception. I didn't like go into the game thinking the game is gonna have like mediocre gameplay. Like, it's sort of like it's not quite like a sunk cost fallacy thing, but it's once you're a certain amount into something, like you'll finish it, right? Like, even if I start a book that I think is like fairly middling, if I get past a certain point, I just have to know what happens, you know? And like that's kind of what I stuck through Final Fantasy 15 for. And like the game was not bad by any means. I think that like it was a game that was in development hell for a really long time. As one benefit of mostly preferring indie games, like there isn't a lot of red tape the same way. Like, obviously there still is in some sense. Like, I have no doubt that there were developmental issues for Binding of Isaac at some point. But since there isn't like a huge company hovering right over you, and Are You a Wizard is like the worst pill in the game. Just the worst pill in the game. That you don't have to worry about profits, because like an issue that you have when you're developing a game is like, will I make my money back? And the longer a game takes to develop, the bigger a problem that is, right? So like, let's say I'm making an indie game and it takes me about three years to make my money to make the game, right? I'm flubbing over all of my words. I apologize. It takes 3 years to make a game. 3 years is enough time for one person to be paid a salary of 3 years. So that's 3 years of profit loss, or potential profit loss, right? But if I spend 10 years for an entire studio to be made, how do I live this? Oh my god. That might have been the worst possible boss for me to fight there, by the way. If I spend 10 years working on a game with a bunch of people working on it, the profit motive is more important than the game at a certain point, because like you run out of money, you run out of you run out of people, because like people want to work on other things, and I can't get this item. This would shovel would be so good right now. You run out of resources, and at a certain point you just need to get the game out. Like, the ending for Final Fantasy 15, I'll spoil it, in that it takes a really long time to get through like the middle of the game, and then the end of the game is just like, okay, you fight the final boss and you're done. Like, it feels extremely rushed. And then after that, you can play as a bunch of the other side characters as like DLC after, and it really feels like maybe that it didn't need to be part of the main game, but that like part of those DLCs should have been in the game. Like, it felt significant enough to me that like I should have gotten to see those elements. Like one of the main characters, like Prompto, he's Archer might not be the right word. I think he's like the DPS guy. Whatever. A lot of characterization that makes the characters more meaningful and interesting is left to a side DLC that most people won't even play. And like, I think from an RPG standpoint, where like story is basically the most important part of the game, or at least like the characters. It doesn't have to necessarily be like the story as a whole, but like who the characters are and what they do is tantamount. It's the most important part. Not tantamount, paramount. Wrong one. So you have this important information that's completely left at the wayside. And at a certain point, like, I already beat the game. I'm done. I don't want to play 10 different DLCs to get story beats that should have been in the main game, in my opinion. And, like, the game was already delayed a ton. So, like, if you were waiting for Final Fantasy 15, you waited a really fucking long time. And, like, all of that for a game that feels unfinished, for an ending that feels half-baked, and for a lot of the most important moments to be left out. And, like, that felt really bad. I didn't really want to play the DLC after that. I think I played 1 or 2 of them, and they're fairly short. One of the coolest characters is, like, a Lancer. Her name is, like, Aranea, I want to say. She's also a boss. Like, there's a lot of, like, enemies show up as bosses, and then they're actually friendly after you beat them and stuff. I'm not a huge expert when it comes to Final Fantasy, but that is much I could tell from at least this game. And she oh wait. Shovel. Mr. Me is a... I know I'm getting distracted, I'm sorry. Mr. Me is a reference to Rick and Morty, because, of course. You're a big nerd, you play Binding of Isaac. Of course, you're gonna have your Mr. Meeseeks in the game. Yum Heart is good, but I'm gonna get a devil deal and get rid of all my devil items. Not my devil items, my heart containers for my devil items. Right, let me finish my previous thought. Aranea is pretty cool, and you only really get to play as her for like a little bit, but she has like her own DLC chapter, and like, I don't know, I felt like you could have snuck that in the main game. One of the coolest parts, I've been complaining, let me say something positive. One of the coolest parts of beating the game is you get to fly your car after you beat the game. You use the, like, your Batmobile looking car to fly around. Like, you can, instead of just driving everywhere, you can fly everywhere. Would I suggest this? No, not really. Funnily enough, flying is kind of shit. So you can fly, but the question is more so, should you fly? The flying mechanics are very buggy and messy, but it's cool. It's a post-game feature. It doesn't really need to be like perfect, right? Anyway, enough about Final Fantasy 15. I'm not really a great JRPG fan. Like, I think that obviously Dark Souls is an exception, but it's not really like a proper, like a traditional JRPG. I have played, I haven't played Chrono Trigger. I guess Pokemon is a pretty standard one. I played a good amount of Pokemon games. I'm a pretty big Pokemon fan. I mostly just like collecting Pokemon cards at this point. Like, I'm not really someone who plays the TCG. Like, I collect the cards and then they just kind of collect dust after I get them, but they look cool, and it's a, I don't know, it's one of the last things I really remember doing as a kid. Like, some of why I like the Binding of Isaac is, like, it's something that I played when I was maybe not a little kid, but I was definitely not an adult, right? And it's fun to harken back to one's childhood in some way or another. Like, I don't know if this is a particularly childlike thing to do, but I watched a lot of documentaries as a kid. I know I'm a big fucking nerd. But I don't really have the patience to just like sit there and watch a documentary anymore. I feel like there's a lot of like TikTok, YouTube Shorts brain that goes on there. Like, it's hard for me to sit down and watch like a 2-hour documentary about something, which, like, I wish that, you know, the thing I could replicate from my childhood was the fact that I could, like, you know, read a book in 10 hours. I could still kind of do that, but watching documentaries is past my prime. I can't do that anymore. Requires too much attention span. I can sit down and play a video game for several hours in a row, but I can't sit down and watch like Morgan Freeman prattle on about some random wildlife stuff. Or David Attenborough. I don't even know. Is David Attenborough still alive? I remember him being really old. The thing is, like, my gauge of old has changed so much. Like, I feel like I'm old now. Like, I'm really not that old, but I feel old. Whatever that means, you know. I think that, like, usually when you're talking about, like, something like age or whatever, it's a more concrete sentiment. But it's more nebulous than I thought. The passage of time is changing. Like, I always thought when people said when you were younger, like, or when I was younger, that when you get older, like, time passes more quickly. It really does. Like, I always felt like that was something that was exaggerated, but I feel like the years have gone by faster. I still feel like it's 2020. Maybe not. Maybe it's just that the last few years have been a nightmare, but that's neither here nor there. It's crazy that I started playing this game when I was a kid, and I've been playing this game for 10 years now. So it's just like I'd wake up, I'd play CS:GO, and if my friends weren't online, I'd play The Binding of Isaac. That was my rotation, right? And now, like, CS:GO does exist, but it's CS2 now. It's just not the same. And, like, look, The Binding of Isaac is still The Binding of Isaac, but it's really not the same. It's not exactly the same. Like, the way that the challenges are now are, like, a lot of the items I have right now in my inventory did not exist in the game. Like, they were not things that I could have gotten. Like, the shovel I'm using, We Need to Go Deeper, it did not give me crawl spaces when I was playing this game originally. Like, when I first started to play, like, Vanilla Rebirth in 2015. Was it 2015 really? Like, I might have actually started playing Binding of Isaac in 2016. I can actually just look when I bought the game. Oh, this is a random interaction. You're immune to poison from getting Bob's Curse. So when I'm speed down. No, my speed was finally getting better. When I'm stepping over mushrooms that would otherwise damage me, they don't now because I'm immune to poison. This is such a useless interaction because, like, I guess it's useful in this one scenario. Most of the time, I'm so, like, pre-programmed to not step on mushrooms because of the chance of getting poisoned. Black powder circle sucks. I have no speed. What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. I'm so pre-programmed to not step on mushrooms that, like, even when I do have Bob's Curse, I don't even notice the fact that I'm immune to poison. Like, it just doesn't come up. Bob's Curse is not a common item either. Like, you run into these, like, weird, like, niche situations in this game, and some of them are pretty cool. Like, the fact that I'm immune to poison is neat. I'm not, like, complaining. It's more just funny to me that, like, I have this poison immunity and I didn't even notice. Right? Like, you get this cool combo and you're like, oh, look, I noticed this after I stepped over 2 mushrooms that would have otherwise hurt me. That's cool. I wish that there were more random interactions like that I hadn't encountered as much. Because, like, once I've seen a certain combo 100 times, it's not interesting anymore. Like, here, I'll get you guys with a throwback. A lot of people, myself included, like to quote-unquote break the game. A game break is when you get a certain interaction that goes infinite. So, like, let's say I'm in a shop. Not in a shop. Like, I find something laying on the ground, right? And I have Yera. Yera doubles everything on the ground. Blank card copies card effects. And this is back when runes were still considered cards. This has been completely changed. It doesn't exist in the game anymore, mind you. Like, this is no longer a combo that exists. So you can blank card on Yera, which then copies everything, and you can do that forever, right? So you find a battery on the ground, and then you have 2 batteries, and then you have 4 batteries, and then you pick up one of those batteries, and then you copy, you double that, and Then you have 6 batteries on the ground, and then you pick up one, and blah 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 blah. You have infinite consumables. Eventually, you can pivot that into having infinite item pedestals or infinite whatever, right? It doesn't really matter what you're doing. The point is that you have an infinite loop of gaining things, and that's overpowered. The developers of the game, it's not even Edmund McMillan anymore who's making a lot of these design choices. It's Leather Teeth is the name of an album. Maybe it's like Ice Cream Teeth. I forgot his name. But one of the guys who was working on one of the guys working on Repentance is making a lot of the changes. It's not exclusively Edmund McMillan anymore. He was the head dev for a long time. I think he might still arguably be the head dev. Whatever. They're working on Binding of Isaac 2 now, and that's kind of why I'm playing the Binding of Isaac. When the Binding of Isaac 2 comes out, or the Binding of Isaac Rebirth 2, I actually don't know what the name will be. I don't even know what they're doing. There have been a bunch of games that have come out in between. Like, there was, something of Bumbo. There was a Bumbo game. It was like a match 3 or a match 4 game. I don't even remember. Actually, I'll just use shovel. I don't need to do this floor. I don't give a fuck. I have enough items to win. Having no speed is not enough to make me lose a run, unfortunately. It actually almost was, but I pulled a rabbit out of a hat. So, we have the Binding of Isaac, which was originally a Flash game, and we have the Binding of Isaac Rebirth, which came out forever ago in 2015. At least I believe it was 2015. I might be a fake fan if I'm saying the wrong year. That would be really sad. Then there's the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth, and then there's the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus, and then several years later there's the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Binding of Isaac Repentance. Repentance is unfortunately a PC exclusive. I don't know. There might be a console version, but you can't play it on Mac, which is really sad because for me, like when I first started playing the Binding of Isaac, I was on a shitty MacBook 2014, like a shitty 2014 MacBook Air. And like, look, it did what I wanted it to do. Like I could run CS:GO. This is back when you could run CS:GO on a laptop, or not, like you could run CS:GO on a 2014 MacBook. And I don't get chocolate. Wow, no chocolate milk for me. And I get cancer. Thank you for giving me cancer. And the final version of the game, I can't even play it on when I originally started playing the Binding of Isaac on, and that's kind of sad. Like I feel like maybe it's a sign that the time has passed. A lot of time has passed. Like enough time has passed that I was primarily like a console and MacBook gamer to a PC gamer almost exclusively. Like I don't play console games anymore. I haven't played a console game in years, I think, at this point. Like maybe I'm trying to think of the last console game I played. Like maybe the Smash Bros games, and that was a while ago at this point. Like 2019, maybe it was even 2018. I don't remember. Or no. Sekiro was the last console game I like really remember playing. I played like some fighting games here and there, but I don't really count those. I want to see what's in here. Yeah, just a cheeky little guppy. Why not? These challenges have been super fucking easy. I think it's also like I'm just like leaps and bounds better than I used to be. Ansas reveals an entire floor. Okay. What was I saying? But Repentance is just like it's really different. I think that Repentance is good. I'm not saying Repentance is bad or anything like that. I don't feel that way. But it's really a departure for me in that like my roots of Binding of Isaac are not something I can go back to. Like even when I'm doing a new save, right? Like I'm doing a new save right now, like which I've never really done before, by the way. If you saw my when I'm ever on my opening menu, my second save has almost no progress on it. Obviously, I have Dead God on my my main save because of course I do. If you've played The Binding of Isaac for 1,500 hours, I really hope you have every achievement. Not because I think you're a noob if you don't, but like, come on, I don't know, like. So, this is the first challenge that is actually doing something unique here, in my opinion. So I currently have the blindfold, which means I cannot shoot. My flies are my only source of damage. But the thing is, like, my flies do a lot of damage. Like, it's not really, like, super hard. I think that, like, a lot of the challenges in The Binding of Isaac are not really challenges as much as, like, here's something unique. It's not necessarily difficult, though. This is also a perspective of someone who's played the game for, as I said already, 1,500 hours. Most people have not put in the time to like play the game as much as I have. Maybe that's a good thing. I've played this game maybe too much. This is not the game that I have the most playtime on, but it's pretty close. I think I have like a bit over 2K hours in Terraria. I think I have even more than that because I no, my flies. A little bit more than that because I played it on mobile. I played it on my Xbox. I think Minecraft is what I have the most hours in, but I genuinely, I don't know what the number is, so I can't like be like, oh, I played Minecraft for X, Y, and Z, because I just don't know. I could have just played Minecraft for 10 hours. Who knows? I'm gonna go Angel. I don't really need to go Devil because I want to keep my health up. Blah 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 blah. I'm going to experience Choso Gaming Stream of Consciousness. Like, I don't really feel like I talk that fast. It's more of like, I think kind of fast, maybe. My reaction time still sucks though a lot. It's one of those like you gotta feel it more than you think it when you're trying to react fast. I know that's not like a super helpful description, but if you know, you know. But a big part of being good at The Binding of Isaac, this is some tips, is you gotta get a lot of muscle memory, right? Like a big part of like being good at The Binding of Isaac is practice. Like you gotta learn how certain enemies behave. A lot of enemies have a right way to fight them. Like if you fight enemies the wrong way, you're gonna take more damage than if you fight them the right way. And I think that like a lot of people, myself included, are used to playing games where like there isn't like necessarily only one defined way to fight a boss. But I do think that there's only really one, like, I think there's typically only one right way to fight a boss in The Binding of Isaac. I think that there are other ways that you can do that work, but they're typically suboptimal to the point where like you should be doing something else. Like, okay, like these like little leech enemy guys, right? They there's a boss called Chub, which is like basically just like a really big version of him, right? And if you feed bombs into Chub, I think Chub is easy enough. You don't need to do this, but he will stop and then he'll take a bunch of extra damage from the bomb. Like not only are you stunning him, but you're also killing him faster. And like little tips and tricks like that are what make a lot of bosses that could theoretically be difficult. Oh, and I lost perfection. Oh well. Theoretically be difficult, very, very easy. I think this is also a good challenge for you to practice your movement, right? Like you typically don't rely on just moving around to deal your damage. And a challenge like this, oh, when I get Magic Mush when it doesn't do anything. You typically don't have to rely solely on your movement to play the game. Like you're a movement player. I'm a movement player, Lois. I hope that someone knows what I mean by that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So you get to practice your movement. Movement's super important. Like a big part of what makes like not dying in Binding of Isaac easy is having good movement. You rely. What the fuck was that? Speaking of good movement, that was bad movement. You really need to dodge as much as possible. Even if you're aiming well and if you hit your enemies first every single time in the Binding of Isaac, it doesn't mean shit because most enemies do not die in one hit. Like you're not gonna win the game solely off of hitting your enemies first. Like this isn't like CS:GO, where first bullet accuracy. It's CS2 now. I need to start saying CS2. I sound like an old man. This isn't a first-person shooter. It's important for you to not only have good aim, but also to move out of the way of enemy shots. And I think that this game is not as punishing as like a game like Enter the Gungeon, where like you could get hit like once or twice per floor, or you die. Like you will. Your health will get whittled down really easily in Enter the Gungeon. But like in the Binding of Isaac, you can take damage, but it has to be strategic damage. I'm taking a ton of damage here, but like just ignore that. Blah blah blah. Practice not getting hit. The more you don't take damage, the better. Typically, not taking damage will win you runs more than doing damage. Like, when it comes to a DPS race, you will probably lose. Actually, I should, these will give me free bomb flies. I have to remember that I have Beelzebub. So, one thing that this challenge also gives you is a free transformation. This transformation makes all enemy flies friendly flies. And, that's good. Duh. Like, these guys are literally just gonna spawn me a bunch of free blue flies. I think Hive Mind would be really good right now. I don't have an active item. One makes you small. One makes you small is good. What was I saying? So, practice movement. Some enemies, you basically just have to run away from. Oh. And it's better to avoid interacting with them. Like, kind of what I was doing against Yaren, and it wasn't really working very well, is just like avoid engaging. Like I'll demonstrate this more when I'm doing the harder bosses. Like a lot of the hard content in the game now is from the alternate floors that I haven't even unlocked yet, right? So I will get there. Like the Downpour has Gehenna. I forgot some like. There are more names than that, but like all of the hard enemies are on alternate floors, and I think that Repentance is the hardest part of the Binding of Isaac at this point. Like there really isn't anything that is as hard as Repentance in the rest of the game, and that's kind of the point, right? Like I think that you run into new enemies, and new enemies will be the hardest ones for a while, but once you catch up with the learning curve, they're not as hard anymore. Like, I used to think Wormwood, it's basically just Chub, but harder, right? It was really, really hard, and I'd always take a bunch of damage against him. But once I figured out his pattern, he's really not that hard anymore. Do I still take a bunch of damage from him sometimes? Yeah, but like, range down doesn't do anything. Something that I could be on the lookout for is Incubus, which would let me shoot even though I have the blindfold. This is sort of another problem with the challenges, is they're not really future-proofed. And like, I don't really expect them to be either. So like, there are a lot of interactions that would... Interactions. Why am I acting like this is like some like complicated concept? There are a bunch of items that break challenges and make them super easy. I don't really know if there was any ones that would break the challenge like in the vanilla game. Maybe there was and I just forgot. How did I get hit by that? At least I got a lucky penny. I'm making really good time. I have to beat Mom's Heart though. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to beat Mom's Heart. But currently I don't have any items that I shouldn't have. But there are items that I shouldn't have that would break the challenge. Like, I probably should have stayed Devil, just because, there is a devil item that would give me a free win here. I actually don't know if I have it unlocked though, so maybe there isn't. And I'm taking so much damage. No. But what was I even blithering and dithering about? Oh, also be really patient. I think that, like, you're seeing me go for boss rush, like, every run. You shouldn't do that. I think that, like, there are times to go for boss rush, and there are definitely times where you shouldn't go for boss rush. Like, if you're having, like, an okay run, and you could rush for boss rush, it's worth it to go for it. But if you're low on health, and, like, taking bits, like, key bits of damage here and there will kill you, like, you shouldn't... I can't believe I just got hit by a fire. It's not worth dying for boss rush. I think that, like, that's a big mistake you can make, and it'll really set you back, because, like, every run that you complete gives you a bit of forward progress. Like, you have that much more of a chance of unlocking something new, or just doing something unique, right? But if you go for something risky, you make a risky play that ends up getting you punished, like, that sets you back more than puts you forward. And I think that, like, unless you really like making dumb risks, like, if that's really fun for you, you have to weigh the risk reward of how annoyed, how much do I not want to play the game after losing a run that I should have won, versus how fun would it be for me to make this risk. Because, like, for me, it's always more fun for me to make a dumb play and, like, get this, like, potential crazy reward. That's why I play roguelikes. Like, that's why I like these type of games. But I think a lot of people don't feel that way. Like, one of my friends I play Balatro with, right? And whenever I try to play Balatro with him, the mods he wants me to use bug out. The potential frustration of me having to fix how mods are interacting is never worth it for me, for the potential fun I could be having in playing the mods with him. And, like, it's not because I don't want to play the game with him, it's because genuinely, like, that frustration is significant. It's more significant than the fun I have in playing Balatro. Like, I have some fun playing Balatro, but if I'm gonna get pissed off on debugging, like, I just don't want to do that. Like, you can't make me fix how mods work. It may be too unique of a problem, or niche of a problem. But I know that plenty of people have had lots of frustration with mods bugging out and mods not working, and, like, when you try to play something with a friend and it doesn't work, and you just, like, keep trying and it just continues to not work, like, it's really frustrating. These don't do anything. I don't think I can do boss rush. I also don't need to do, like, more importantly, I don't need to do boss rush. I want to do boss rush though. Like, sometimes I have to rein in even myself when it comes to making poor decisions in video games. Like, you know, speaking of making risky plays, I'm playing a challenge that makes it impossible for me to shoot. It doesn't matter that I have 8 damage, I cannot shoot. Me taking mutant spider that makes me shoot 4 shots does not matter, because I do not shoot 4 shots, I don't shoot any shots. Which is sad. Like, this is a run that would be really good, or, like, amazing even, if I had regular shots. I feel like this is the first one that's an actual challenge. Wah. I'm so sad I got magic mush. The music for this floor is disgusting. And this is a dead end. Oh, bleh. I'm bombing out of this room, I don't give a shit. Do I go down? I feel like the down is also the wrong way. Or maybe not. As long as I go the... Oh no. I might die here. Oh. Blast assist. But it's really interesting. Like, I'm curious how warped someone's perspective is on this game if they, like, only watch me play. Like, I'm like, I play like such an idiot. I make so many risks, like, all the time. Like, there's so many decisions that, like, if I were to explain the, like, moment-to-moment gameplay of, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go in as close as possible because my red fly does more damage than my blue fly. Whereas, like, if I just, like, stood further back, I wouldn't take damage at all. Like, I have Trinity Shield. It's literally an item that blocks every shot in front of me if I'm aiming towards them. If I just, like, keep my distance, I'm more or less invincible, right? But if I go in a little bit closer, like, I do more damage, the damage number is bigger, so, like, I should do that one. And then I take damage and I die. So it's... the trade-offs, it's maybe not worth it. I also am getting pretty close to winning right now, so I have to keep that in mind, too. The other thing that I have to keep in mind is, I'm pretty low on health. Like, if I take 3 shots right now, 3 shots in a row, I'm dead. And that would be bad. I don't know if I can... I don't know if this room is possible. Like, that was an evil room for me. Like, I can't break the poops. I can't break the fires, so I'm more or less guaranteed to take damage here. Can you move a little closer? Thank you. Oh, this room's really easy. Never mind. I'm hoping that this chest room will have something good in it. It also feels weird. These enemies are supposed to go down. I'm curious if the tier height will go over my Trinity Shield. I have no idea. I was hoping for a devil deal, maybe. Health down does not help. Range up. I'm glad that I didn't get a bad trip there, because that could have just basically killed me. Melee enemies are really rough right now for me as well. Like, these enemies, like the little dips, move extremely randomly. So if I get in too close, like this is definitely a blue fly room. I could just die. I'm still back down to... see. I literally say, like, oh, I'm supposed to be super careful here, and then I go in close. I'm like, let's use a blue fly, and then I use the red fly. I can't even follow my own advice. But I would say that, like, a lot of your early runs, especially when you first start playing this game, you're gonna die not because you can't win, but because you think you can. And you make these plays, you go in, you play YOLO, you go all out, and then you die. I need a bomb out of this room, I need a bomb out of this room, I need to get out of here. Some rooms are just... am I dead? Some rooms are just too scary. I'm getting too many melee enemies. Enemies. The other thing is, if I get like a... oh no. If I get a really hard room right before the boss, I might just be like... I might just be cooked. This is an easy one. I want to keep these red flies alive. Okay, please be curse room. Fuck, not curse room. Secret room. I need to kill these laser eyes. I need my red flies to kill him. I need my red flies to kill him. Stop, stop, stop. Alright, this should be really easy actually. I have no damage. I have to like rotate with it. I'm scared. I don't remember doing this. I don't remember doing any of these challenges, TBH. Like, this is... I was a little kid when I was doing this. If you take way too long on It Lives, it spawns a boss. I don't think that it does this forever. I hope it doesn't do this forever. Does this do it? Does it do this forever? And I died. Oops. Oh, and I'm getting spam bots on my Twitch chat. Oh, and I have to do that challenge all over again. Let me like a newer one. Where's Onan Streak? So, Onan Streak. Onan was like, did he throw rocks? I think this is a money equals power run. Like, had like perfect aim or something. I don't know if I can shoot fires. So if I miss, I take damage, basically. I do very high damage though, so it's a trade-off. So my main weakness right now is that if I miss, I die. So I just have to pick my shots. But I never miss, so that's no problem for me. I will miss a lot. This is probably not gonna be a first try. A little bit sad I didn't get to beat the orbital one first try. I think I should have gone double deals. I think that was my mistake. Will I get item rooms? I feel like my reflection is not good. Shit. I missed my first shot of the run. This is definitely an angel run. Shit. Okay, I've missed 2 shots now. The chocolate milk makes it a lot easier. I don't even know. I'm pretty sure that you didn't. I don't know if you always started with chocolate milk for this run. Yara, I should have used Book of Belial, but I already waited too long. Let's get out of here. Okay, that was a pretty easy floor. The only problem I have now is that if I miss 2 shots in a row, I'm literally dead. So, other than that, we're fine. We're fine. Shit. And I'm dead. Oh, an end streak. It might be Onan's. I don't know. I do not know the bindable story for this one. I might need a break from challenges. This is giving me brain damage. I need to beat Onan Streak first. This is one that, like, this is a marquee one. This is a cool challenge. I don't want to have a misinformative title for my stream. I said challenges today. I also think that, like, one of the biggest, like, power leveling moments you have in the Binding of Isaac is once you start playing the Lost, you get a lot better at the game. Like, you get so much practice. Ooh, Tears Up. I think Tears Up is no good. Oh, Daddy Longlegs is really good. Okay, so there's a lot to be said for, like, really getting to practice not dying, right? Like, I was saying that you need to dodge. Like, dodging is the most important part of the game, right? Getting good items is whatever. If you can grind or run out enough, eventually you will get good items. Like, you are not necessarily guaranteed to get a lot of good items in a run, but I think you can basically win with any combination of items. Sometimes that combination of items requires you to not take an item that you see, and, you know, I'm sorry, but that's just how the game is. Like, there are some items that if you take them, they will lose you the run. Like, you you cannot take certain items. And that's just the fact of the matter, you know? And if you take those items, you'll figure out pretty quickly which items those are. Like, if you take Bomb's Brain in a run, you will probably never take Bomb's Brain again intentionally. I think that Bomb's Brain is one of, like, the most obvious, I will never take this item again once I get it once. I took it once on this save, and it's fucking awful. Shocker, I know. I've gotten some really good items for this character, or for this challenge. It feels really weird to just be like constantly charging at my shots all the time. I am pretty used to like charging at my shots. Like, also, I promise you, if you play this game, like, going on streak is really hard. I'm not trying to like milk it and make it like. I also chocolate milk, you know, there's some pun there. Who cares? I'm not trying to make it look harder than it is. I will never intentionally throw for content. There'll definitely be times where I will like play worse because I'm trying to stream and that's hard. Oh wait, I just realized that I got a really bad interaction. I may be cooked, champ. Oops. So bookworm means that I occasionally fire 2 shots, right? And like theoretically that's really good, you know, firing 2 shots, right? But if I fire 2 shots and one of them miss, I take damage. Like, that's not good. And oftentimes I'm like one-shotting things, so like that miss is gonna happen pretty often. So my current thought is I'm just gonna bomb more often. I don't know. Only use daddy long legs for damage. Okay, so like that didn't count. How does that work? I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure how I'm gonna counter this. Trick apple's good too. I'm curious if something like does like brimstone or mom's knife just like completely break it? I feel like it probably does. So what? Who's still alive? Go get him, daddy longlegs. I'm like afraid to shoot now. I thought I was having such a good run for getting a library, and I just realized like I'm probably doomed now. But actually, if I just hit them with both shots, see, I just have to aim even more perfectly. See, that's why didn't I think of that? I don't know. Carrion Queen is the post-mortem version of Chubb. I guess that means that Chubb is a girl. I never really thought about that. Can you... And I hit the... Fuck. It seems a little bit finicky. It seems like if I hit, like, close to where the enemy was, or if I hit a rock... I just can't hit the wall. This may be a bad idea, but I'm kind of hoping that I can, I don't know. There's not a lot of thinking going on right now. Could I get a red heart? No. Oh, fuck. It's a pill. X-Lax? Nope. Alright, now I need red hearts. I was so confident. I was so confident. I thought, oh, and I'm gonna die now. Save me, daddy long legs. No, I don't want to die. What have I done? Go get him. This is so cooked. This is so cooked. If I have BFFs, maybe I can still win. I kind of fucked up trying to trying to get bookworm. I didn't even think about it. Like, realistically, I should have thought of it. Spoon does nothing for me here. The speed up might even be bad, honestly. Okay, so once I get like one more red heart, I'm gonna go back to the blood donation machine. Oh no, we're you didn't see that. You didn't see that. Sneaky, sneaky. That wasn't me. Ball of tar does nothing. The slow might be nice. Ugh. That was a little close. That was a little close. I'm too afraid to shoot. That's so scary. Wow, that does crazy damage. Okay. I just have to like kill enough of them that Daddy Longlegs can finish it off for me. Does Uncorked work with Ball of Tar? It does. I don't really know, like, I don't really find slowing enemies to be that helpful. Oh, this is definitely a serum. Yeah. That's good, you know, I guess. Skeleton key. I'm scared. Wow, why did I have to get bookworm? That actually ruined my run. Now I have 99 bombs. Fuck. I have never had bookworm inadvertently ruin a run before. That's definitely unusual. Ooh. So I have to like pray for Daddy Longlegs to save me. And oh no. This is so bad. This is so bad. Okay, Daddy Longlegs, go get him. Okay, angels. What do you got for me? Delirious. Like, I guess. Cool. I'd rather have 99. Look up. Shot speed down. Shot speed down. Shot speed down could be okay, theoretically. I'm not really sure. I don't know what I would want here. This is a little risky, but I think I should just do it. I'm gonna save exit just to not be holding a charge. I think there's probably another way to cancel my shots, but I don't remember what it is, if there is one. I don't think that there is. This key beggar could be really good here. Alright, key beggar, what do you have for me? That is not good. It's also not good. That doesn't blow him up, does it? Yeah, okay. That's good. I have 99 keys. Yes, you gotta have something for me, buddy. Soul hearts? Okay, okay. Oh my god, imagine if I had blown through this many keys, like, just without skeleton key. Like, we're almost 20 keys down. I don't know if Nose Goblin is good. Okay, we're gonna have to, this is gonna require, like, some significant shenanigans. Okay, whatever. That was awful. That was, like, really fucking bad. Okay, I did get some more health back at least. I don't think that Nose Goblin is that good here. Delirious is okay. It summons like a random boss as if it were like a delirium version of that boss. I think it only lasts for that room though. Yeah, there's been many different iterations. And I'm out of bombs now. I do have 80 keys still at least though. Fuck, I really wanted to get that key beggar to pay out. Like, you don't really get a lot of key beggar payouts because you don't really go deep on key beggars that often. Because key beggars are not very good. Shocker. I'll take this. Should I take this? Oh, also it makes the room look all fucky. I don't know if that bared mentioning. Also, it's good for bosses that summon a lot of, like, ads. Because that means that, you get that many more... Like, those will last past that room. I feel like I'm, like, going out of my way to not do the challenge at this point. I'm, like, avoiding the challenge. Oh, no, he follows me. Okay. I just have, like, a permanent delirium. Free delirium, I guess. Yeah. Am I getting carried? Hell yeah, brother. Who cares? If I didn't have Bookworm, this would have been so easy. I wouldn't have to deal with this. It wouldn't be bullshit. And now I have to use fucking Delirium. Did they make Delirium OP? I swear Delirium used to be shit. Or not Delirium, Delirious. My apologies. I know I get annoyed when people call things by the wrong name in this game. Yeah, this might be free. What have I done? This is only Necropolis 1. Oh, it hit the fire. Okay, saved. Pajamas is so fucking good right now. Holy shit. It's PJs, but I say pajamas. I'm not really a PJs saying guy. I say the whole thing. Get some coins. I have a lot of money. I don't think that having a lot of money will do me that much good. The way that Sty looks, it kind of looks like a Sacred Heart shot. Though I know it isn't. Like, okay. What even hit me? If I can join there, that would be really fucking bad. I need to keep track of that. I am not doing boss rush at a planetarium. What? Soul? Not too bad. Ooh, Sistervis. Go kill. Oh, they did. Soul is pretty good. I like the planetarium music. I would play it more, but I'm gaming. Laser. I wonder if they're gonna laser mom like that. I'm gonna take damage here. Taking a lot of damage, actually. They're kind of sliding me around, though. Oh well. Are they affected by my uncorked? I wonder if they are. It kind of seems like it. What is even fucking going on? Ta-da! Okay. And I could actually do a boss rush here. Holy fuck. Well, that's good. I'm gonna go out and say it. Sacred Heart, it's pretty good. These are all shit. Nah. My goofy ass is not doing boss rush on 09 streak. I don't know if I'm allowed to have more than one up at once, so I'm gonna not risk it. I feel like these are pretty good. I'm taking damage. I'm taking damage. Oh no, my Sistervis. I think it's actually Vis. I have no idea. Okay, what do we got? Mr. Mega. Scary. It's good to know that like I'm always going towards the boss room. Like I know where the boss room's supposed to be. Okay. But challenges like these, I don't mind getting kind of OP stuff because like this delirium existed when this challenge was added to the game. I'm not like just like completely cheesing. Planetariums didn't, but I don't think my planetarium's gonna do fucking anything this run. Oh, and this is really good with the Delirious because my Delirious gets refreshed whenever I kill a boss. We're getting some synergy, right? Some real synergy here. Kind of random synergy. Yeah, I can't have more than one. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. I'm taking damage again. This is an empty room. Hope he doesn't like walk into spikes. Go get him. Thank you. I feel like a summoner. Like I'm like just like summoning random shit. Playing the summoner class and wait, this isn't Terraria. And I'm getting another angel. Scary. Okay. Okay. The fact that he summons so many tears kind of scares me when I'm like just like walking around. Okay, so Jesus. We're doing a little bit of dodging here. No way in fucking hell I'm doing Hush, by the way. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Hush is not good for, like, things you need to spam on. Or, Hush is not a boss you can fight where you can't spam. Cool. I'm going the wrong way. Unless it's left and then down. Yeah. I guess the correct way, I think. Sacred Heart makes this a lot easier. It's also a full heal. I don't think I needed the full heal, but... Shit. Shit. That does not count. The room was over. The room was over. I'm not taking 2 full hearts of damage because I have Bookworm. This game is fucking me. This is a really weak boss to get. Unless is it the one that's summoning the fires? No. Jesus. The damage is big. Very big. Ow. The damage I'm taking for myself, also very big. I was saying Larry Jr. was not very strong. Honestly, Larry Jr. is kind of cooking right now. I'm dying. I'm taking more damage from myself than from enemies at the moment. Okay. I kind of want to have more health before I fight Isaac, if possible. The sun? Oh, this is perfect. Okay. How am I not getting hit? I'm back to full. And we win. See, only took 2 tries. Ta-da! What the fuck? I forgot the kidney stone. Kidney stone is okay. How many have I done? I've done a few. Like maybe every Monday can be challenge day. I don't really want to do that many in a row. I already did a ton. Oh shit, this can be my first Bethany run. Bethany, she's a character. Never having any cushion is kind of rough. Like I basically have to no-hit the entire game. She's a character that you would routinely get perfection on, I would say. Because your soul hearts are instead used as charges for your book of virtues. Ooh, I kind of want to get Steam Sale. Thing is, like, Steam Sale's kind of expensive. And I don't have 15 coins. Like, Interesting room. Would be much better if I was playing any other character. I'm still playing like I have Onan streak, by the way. I don't know why. I'd have died already if I was playing Onan streak. I hate Onan streak. I'm glad that I beat it pretty quickly. Cool. Lil Loki. Lil Loki's he's okay. I'm still like, I'm not really a huge familiar fan. I think that like familiars are solidly in the they exist, but I take them because there's no reason to not take them kind of situation. Like, it is rare that a familiar is fully deleterious to your run, you know? Like, you're not really super harmed by taking them, but you're not really super benefited by taking them either. So it's kind of a whatever situation. Okay, I kind of want to... This could be a quick sacrifice room play. I can't really get that much out of it. What I want to get to is 6, but I'm not going to be able to... 1... 2... Okay. The other thing is I could potentially get enough money to, go buy Steam Sale. Because, like, getting Steam Sale would be really good here, I think. I think that Steam Sale would be significant, but... Beyond that... Here we go. Is there a red heart for sale in here? I couldn't remember. No. I'm not buying some random card with the hope that it's like the lovers or something. So my hope is that it's a red. It's an health upgrade in here. So we have pin. Pin is pretty free. Pin is, I think, the easiest boss in the game. Speed up. Okay, we're buying a shop. We're buying something from the shop, hoping it's the lovers. Cause like I'm close. I'm close. This is close. It's the tower. The tower is not quite what we're looking for here. Okay, we're gonna have to do some manipulation here. This is the most effort I will ever go through for. Nope. It's like ever so slightly off. There we go. I wanted to recoup my 5 cents. If you're gonna give me the tower, I'm gonna min-max for the tower. I could have gone all the way back for the sack, but I'm just not doing that shit. One can only make me min-max so much, and that one is me. Honestly, I'm just gonna get a bunch of wisps here. I think that the wisps are a DPS upgrade enough that it's worthwhile. I already lost one. Oh well. Wisps do wisps both my brain struggles with saying wisp. They both shoot and block projectiles, and like it's just all around a lot of value. If I could get some more red hearts, that would be great. Because I wanna get a payout from the demon beggar. Because like getting something like, what's his name? Like goat head would be crazy. I think I also have spectral. Yeah, I do. The wisps have spectral. But partly what makes her being like a no-hit character not that bad is like she has a lot going for her. Host hat is great. I think that Book of Virtues is a really strong item. I think that it's one of the strongest items in the game. The thing is, it's always good. It always provides value, and if you get another active item, it just stacks on top of it, and you don't lose anything. And that's I am not taking the apple. The apple eats your red hearts, which is bad. I don't want it. I don't want it. I also am guaranteed angel deals for at least the first floor. She has like a higher angel chance. She basically has the inverse. She has like an inverted devil deal, such like where, but Penny sucks. I don't even care enough to take it up. Like pick it up. I really like. I'm tempted. I'm tempted to go in my shop here. Was that temptation worth it? Not really. That's kind of a mediocre. Like, he only dashes once. Are you gonna dash? Yeah. It's a fast dash, though. Like, the red one dashes 4 times, I think. Why do I have every version of like a poop boss memorized? Don't worry about it. They also made boss champions more visually distinct. Like this was something that was initially a mod, I think, that made champion bosses more distinct. Stigmata? Meh. It's alright. It's alright. I'm gonna hit this a little bit just cause. I think it's like Apple of Sodom or something. I don't remember it. Might be like Eden Apple. It's not good. You don't want it. It's good if you. Range up. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. It's good if you don't have red hearts, if you don't need red hearts, or if you just feel like playing risky. Okay, yeah, I do remember. Apple of Sodom. Apple of Minateki. No. I don't think I really want pill generation that bad. Like, the fact that my... Like, does it even shoot tears? The one problem with Book of Virtues is some wisps are significantly better than others. Why do I say wisp funny? I've never realized this prior to saying it so many times in quick succession. I feel like I'm like calling my cat. You know. It's not a frequent sound that I make, I guess. To experience my unusual regional accent, you know. I don't really feel like I have much of an accent. I'm saving a key here. Sprinkler. No. I don't think that Sprinkler is very good here. I think it's like okay, it works, but it's not like it's not what we're looking for. I wanna see if I can get like PhD or something maybe. Problem is that I need more bombs, I need more keys, I need more money, I need more bitches, I need more like no. I wish I was a bit taller, I wish I was a ball. Blah 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 blah. Silly song. How am I not taking damage? I'm curious how much damage I would have taken. Health up. Ooh. That's not bad. I think the wisps do something... Oh my god, my brain. I hate how I say wisp. My life is ruined. Sorry, I'm like losing my mind. I'm curious how much damage I would have taken if I didn't have wisps versus if I had the soul hearts that I've wasted in getting extra charges. Like, I'm curious if the trade-off is there. I could really use a racer. I feel like a racer would be nice. I think a racer gives me a racer wisp, and if they get hit by the eraser wisp, it erases them. Don't quote me on that. I have no fucking idea. The other problem with taking that one is that I only get 1 charge per floor, and that's kind of shit. A big part of what makes like wisp generation good is that you get to generate a lot of them, and if you only get 1 per floor, it kind of limits your production. These are both not good. So far I've only had good pills, which means that I'm kind of due for a bad pill, and I don't really want to know what a bad pill would entail. Probably something bad. I could go back, like, honestly, maybe we go Sprinkler. I think Sprinkler might be more fun. Sprinkler just, like, summons a little Sprinkler. Was there a bomb in the shop? I don't think so. I think I would have bought it if there was a bomb in the shop. Yeah, there wasn't. Wooden Nickel is kind of okay, but I don't really need money generation that bad. Does it spawn a pill when my wisp dies? Is that what it does? It has to do something. I don't want, like... I don't have to go read the wiki for every single item I have. I guess I have to at some point, but... not on stream. I have enough knockback, he can't really do anything, and he's standing on top of my Sprinkler. Sprinkler's good. No angel deal? Oh. I wanted more angels. Big angel fan. My item room is right here. That's a little weird. Oh, I hate this one. It does fully heal me, though, at least. Probably gonna get no blood bomb value. Blood Clot is okay. It's only, like, I feel like it benefits a lot from having a high fire rate. Because you get to, like, every other tier is more often. I can go pretty low here because I have a lot of health. Is there a Sprinkler Wisp? It seems like not. I like IV Bag. I'm allowed. I'm not allowed, okay. I'm not gonna, like, just die because I'm going for IV Bag too hard. I haven't taken damage yet, but, like, I don't want my first instance of damage to be my last, you know? Getting a lot of coins. Big money. If only I'd gotten that Steam sale at the start of the floor. The start of the run. That was a little scary. Oh, no, there is a Sprinkler Wisp. Does it only last to the room? Okay, no, it does. Okay. I kind of like on my curse room. I think I'm just gonna go for this just because I need this to pay out. It doesn't want to pay out. Okay. This could give me... I feel like this has a better payout. Like, getting... Oh my god. The Fortune Teller machine, it does have a good payout, but it gives me soul hearts, and soul heart generation does nothing for me at the moment. It does give full mapping, though, which is not bad. Can we, I'm doing these for wisps. Okay, come on. I swear to God, these never pay out, by the way. Like, I have gotten... I think I've spent 80 cents before at one of these, and I didn't get it. But, like, look at these wisps. Oh, yeah. Can we, pack it up, buddy. Pack it up. What? Okay, cool. I have some wisps though. Like at least I got something out of it. Let me make sure I actually use my charges. I often forget to like properly utilize my spacebar item. It often feels like I use it too much or not enough. This is scary. The sprinkler wisp, I'm not a huge fan of. Obviously better than nothing, though. If only I had saved my money for my shop. That might have been a sage choice. Smart choice. Smart choice that I did not make. What do we get? Shot speed up. That's my... And health up. Okay. Both of which I feel like are good. At a certain point, I kind of want a devil deal just because I'm getting... It doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter how much red health I have. Because if I take damage, I'm going to lose my chances either way. I have quite a large number of orbitals stacked up. Yeah, like I could have gotten Sackhead, like, ah. Is it too late for me to try to go back and get that IV bag? I could, like... I think I'm already behind pace for boss rush. That's kind of the thing, right? Like... I only have... Oh my god, this is the longest floor ever. If I get an XL floor next floor, maybe? I don't want to stall on it forever. Like, it's also kind of boring. Not just for you, the viewer, but also for me, because I want to be entertained. It is worthwhile for me to go for boss rush a lot because I need to get my unlocks up. Here we go. You also have to kind of over dodge with this character because she... Let me kill this guy. Her wisps are so much of her DPS. Like, I feel like this could be a secret room. Yeah. Bozo. Once I do the boss, I'll do some shenanigans. I have no way to really, like, shoot her. Oh, I lied. What is petrifying her? I'm not really sure. I'm curious if my blood bombs require me to... What was I saying? If my blood bombs break my devil deal chance, because I would like to bomb. That's kind of why I'm waiting to bomb through to like go check on my blood donation machine. Like, otherwise I would have done it already. Like, I think that I've already missed my boss rush window. This is back to when I was saying, like, you want to keep in mind, like, would I lose my run by rushing for boss rush? The answer's probably not, to be honest. I probably could just full rush for it and... Oh my god. Just die. Thank you. No, it doesn't. I think perfection has the same calculation. I need that IV bag, damn it. Gimme, 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 gimme. I'll check the curse room too while I'm at it. I'll get a faster run at some point. I don't really have any... I don't have any DPS. Like, I'm just kind of there. It's a very defensively sound, but not a very offensively sound run. Okay, like, really? Really? What? I'm gonna die. And this is the wrong one. I did say IV bag, but I meant blood bag. Are we gonna... Come on. Come on. This guy does not pay out. I've spent like 100 coins on this guy. Please. I beg you. This is why I'm not getting boss rush. I did not need to do this like literally at all. This is just like pointless min-maxing. Oh well. We're still fine though. I haven't taken any damage this run yet, so it's not like I've been taking a lot of damage. I don't know. A whole lot to be said. When I had Binky. Binky's great. It's a size down. Cool. Kind of criminal I didn't get an angel. Did I not blow up, I feel like I should have gotten one. Oh well. Visas are not a huge problem. They don't break my wisps, is really like I can dodge them just fine. Sometimes the worry is more about my wisps getting removed than me taking damage, because I have perfect faith in my dodging ability. Whether that's earned or otherwise, I played okay so far on the stream. I failed like one run. No, I failed two. One of them was stupid and I should have won. The other one was like whatever. Inner eye. I'm still only on depths 1. The other thing is I could get Mama Mega. I could also go for, even if I don't get boss rush, I could still go for Hush. I should I'm 1 coin off. Oops. For how to count. For some reason I thought that I could hit 300 coins. I think 300 coins is something. Alright, survey says no. Having a brief snack. Ooh! Ooh! Ah! Fuck! God, that was so bad. Never gonna get a deal again. Rest in peace. Oh my god, stay still. This is like the one problem. Like I literally didn't hit like the entire game. And it didn't matter. Okay, never mind, I got one. Oh, my belly aching is paying off. 2 diamonds. Emperor. Holy Grail. I think I can just like stand up real close to this guy. I have no idea where the petrification is coming from. Maybe it's Loki? It could be my pill wisps. I really don't know. And I'm out of here. Necropolis. Specifically Necropolis 2, but here we go. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. I don't really want to skip directly to the boss right now, though. The one problem. Oh my god. The game's giving me all the money in the world right after I can reasonably use it. Curse room. Like, curse room, I'm only taking half a heart of damage. I'm also fast enough I can just kind of walk out of the way of these guys. And I gain more health than I lost because of course. I also essentially have infinite bombs, as long as my health is a resource. So. I don't really want to use my health as a resource, though, so it's kind of hit and miss. One second, sorry, I was checking a text. Important business. Health down, okay. It's okay, I can afford a health down or two. I'm not a devil deal character. Let's get rid of these spiders. I actually don't know what they're called. They might be like spitters, laser spitters. That's usually how the naming conventions work. I don't even know if I'm going to be in time for Hush. It's a little unfortunate. I'd like to get Hush if I can. Like, no boss rush is already kind of sad enough. Like, I feel like this run was good enough. I could have gotten boss rush. I don't know. There's no guarantees. I don't think I skipped an item room or anything, so I wouldn't be getting a planetarium. Like, I'm trying to think of what stuff I would miss out on, not just like beelining for the boss right now. Because I can skip almost an entire floor on Utero or Moom. I don't think that these do very much for me. Yeah, let's donate a lot right now. I want to donate as much as possible. I did not get my item room this floor. I have to keep that in mind. It's right there. Okay, never mind. Remote. No. Remote is terrible here. Remote swaps what character you're playing. So I could do that if I was playing like a character that I already had a lot of unlocks on, and then I wanted to get a different one. Whatever, let's just use this right now. I need to get out of here. Okay. Not really getting, like, my chat is very sleepy today. Unfortunate. A lot of my vim and gusto has been lost due to the fact that I'm just tired. And I got hit. What even fucking hit me? There's just so many random things going on. I'm not getting anything here. I'm getting the negative at least. Okay. I just need to no-hit everything, never take damage, never back down, never what. Here we go. Fish head gives me 2 flies when I take damage. I can't afford to take damage, so how I did not take damage right there, I have no idea. Like, no idea. I'm actually a dodge god. It does give me a pill. Okay, I knew it. Bombs are key. Okay, cool. It has taken like 3 or 4 floors. No, 4 or 5 floors. Health down does nothing for me. Get out of here, health down. Can I get a Sacred Heart? Can I get a... What am I doing? How am I not taking damage? I should be taking damage here. Like, I'm gonna have to, like, just, like, go dodge god mode. It's gonna be a bad trip, I can feel it. Nope. I found the pills. There are a few pills that just don't do anything. There's a question mark pill that just... I think it unlearns a pill. And it gives you... Oh my fucking god. No! No angel this floor either. Like, I'm just not gonna get an angel deals. Like, it's just cooked. I'm not doing this room. This is like the worst room ever. Oh, I think I'm going the wrong way. I think I have to go down. And if the down is wrong, then I'm even more cooked. Yeah, the down is wrong. Dang, where am I supposed to go? This room is pretty doable. And basically pay a heart to skip a room. It also gives me extended iframes. Range up, sure. Past a certain point, you don't actually want range ups anymore. Like, if you get too much tier height, you can kind of like miss your shots. Oh my god. No hush either, it seems. This is the wrong way. Shit. I really can't... I can't take this damage either. Like, it's... Not only am I getting rooms that I can't be doing, but I can't... I can't even skip that many either. Can you pop up, buddy? Can you pop, buddy? Come on. Oh no. This is the longest floor of all time? Okay. I needed to find the boss room on that Curse of the Blind floor. And save my... I didn't mean to do that. And save my Emperor for this one. But I wasn't able to, so bah. Daddy Longlegs is kind of hard. He does like the big stompy. Once he does the head smash, those tears too, I think. And I got hit by the tears. I even called it out. I even said that there was going to be, and I fucked it up anyway. Okay. Come on, man. Okay, okay. That's a big heal at least. I think I'm gonna win the run. I want it to be better. One can yearn for greater things and still not achieve them. No solace. And I've already passed the point of where I can get, oh well. I don't have Spectral, what? It's Dead Dove that gives you Spectral Tears, I think. Holy Grail gives you Soul Hearts and a Tears Up now, as well as Flight, but the Flight was kind of a foregone conclusion, given the other item I was comparing it to was also a Flight item. Actually, Wooden Cross is great. Wooden Cross would have been so much better earlier in my run, because I'm only getting hit very, very occasionally. Wooden Cross is a Holy Mantle effect for every floor, but it doesn't reset till you go to the next floor, so kind of mid if you get hit more than once per floor. And this is the most wretched music of any human being's creation. So I hate Laser Eyes, by the way. Laser Eyes are actually one of my least favorite enemies in the game. I don't really get to bemoan them a lot, because most of the time, I don't have to fight them. They're a pretty infrequent enemy. Oh, she picked that way, okay. Wisp Baby. I do Delirium. And the Wafer. Oh, the Wafer is really good. Ta-da! Okay, that was great. I made the mistake of like brushing my teeth early, and I'm not like super hungry right now, even though I should probably go eat dinner soon. It's a bit of a frustrating predicament. It's been like almost 2 weeks since I got my wisdom teeth out, and I still like, this is a continual theme. I still feel kind of shitty about it. I wonder what dice room this is. If this is like a full reroll, I honestly might say yes. Nah. I didn't have a bomb to do the funny trick. What's really interesting is I've only really done that for streams. Like I typically don't do the bomb trick for Satan. I also mostly go chest, so once you're done with completion, like going Satan's kind of boring. Devil deals are very exacting. Very exacting. That doesn't mean anything. Very much the same thing every time. Once my devil pool is a lot bigger, like there's a bunch of devil items I haven't unlocked yet. Okay. What hurt me? If I'm about to get damaged, I should just use a bomb. Oh, I have, yeah, getting, the wafer last minute was super clutch. I forgot that I even got it. Urn of Souls. Urn of Souls is fun. I never get to use it when I get it, but... I think I'm able to unlock the Forgotten. I don't know. I am not 100% certain how that shenanigans will work. I also believe that BFFs works with wisps. Don't quote me on that though. I think that Sprinkler is better than Necronomicon here. Somehow I didn't take damage there, I'm crazy. I wish I had more guppy pieces. That'd be nice. Like one guppy piece, I'll take it, but like multiple guppy pieces, ho ho ho, like much more interesting. Polycephalus is gonna like walk right on top of me, I have to be careful. The Stain, that's what it's called. There we go. Why is it called the Stain? I don't know. This is the Fallen. The person who made the Bino Isaac's a big fan of Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. You know, you had to put him in the game. That is not what that means at all. It's in reference to, like, you know, Lucifer being the fallen angel. Probably. I don't know. I'm getting hit so fucking much. This is like a complete nightmare room. If I didn't have the wisp, like the wafer right now, I'd actually be dead, I think. Oh my, I'd be super dead. I don't have any damage. 6 damage, like this late into a run, is just not good. Do they do friendly fire at least? No. I'm dead. I'm dead. Wow. What a disappointing end to a run. Maybe Necronomicon was the pick here. Yeah. Wow. Cool. I am like decently far. I feel like that run was just kind of like whatever. Let's see what this Eden start is, and maybe I'll save it for next stream. Interesting. Full health. I feel like kidney bean is better. Not worth at all. I think kidney bean is like okay. Crawl space. Give me Polyphemus. Deadeye is pretty good. I don't think the kidney bean works if it's only one enemy in a room. Kidney bean is not bad. I don't hate it. It used to be terrible. Why didn't you shoot? Go get his ass. Deadeye is insane. One of the best items in the game. I say that like either items are like the worst thing ever or the best thing ever. Like there's really not a lot of in between. It's not like my personal opinion as much as that like items in general are very polarizing. Parasite plus Tech 0 is extremely good. Yeah, that's it. The more I'm shooting, this will be... Once I get some tiers up, that's when I have like a crazy run. I'd argue this is already kind of crazy, and I get Steam sale, like Steam sale 4-1. I want to say season 1, but like season 1 doesn't even mean anything. Like, what season? What is blood waffling about? My blood sugar is getting low. My room is like my fan broke, so I'm using like a different fan than I usually do, and it's just not the same. Like, it doesn't hit the same. I know it sounds a little bit ridiculous given the context I'm talking about a fan, but I don't know. Fans are important. And kidney bean, it's alright. It's alright. I'm getting some value. Man, once I get some tiers up, like I feel like what's it called? Like soy milk would actually be really good with this. Could be wrong. Some fly on fly violence. I will in fact take a double deal here. I am a Devil Deal fan. A Devil Deal enjoyer, if you will. So, actually, the problem I'm experiencing right now is it keeps resetting my Deadeye every time I shoot. Because of the Parasite. That's kind of a problem. If only I didn't have that problem. Brimstone, maybe? Nope. I'll take Dark Matter, though. The damage up is huge. Alright, I'm gonna save this run for later. I'm kind of getting a headache. Thank you guys for watching. I'll do more.